Good evening from the desert. My name is Tom from Phoenix, Arizona, and this is the end of dash summary for Wednesday, January 14th. And so, as you can see, we finished with 350.62, and we actually have a couple of offers that one, a store was closed, and the other, the ticket never reached the merchant. I can't tell you how irritated I feel whenever I have to call DoorDash support and fight through the automated system in order to get a live agent to go through their hoops just to get the order canceled. Usually I'm the guy that's the fourth or fifth dasher to show up because everybody else just goes through the prompts or manually just jumps in and unassigns and takes a hit on their completion rate, or they use the AI system who unassigns you worry-free. But the ticket is still then outstanding, right? And then I have to go in there, fight through the system, which I hate with so much passion, I can't even tell you. And but eventually we get it, and I think we banked like $17 on canceled orders tonight, and that was half pay. So the $350 plus the $17, $367. Once again, the market cap of $20. I told you I started right at 6 o'clock this morning, and we didn't have a job that took us past midnight. Tonight it was canceled at like 11:55, so not sure what tomorrow is going to be like, but I guarantee it'll be over our minimum goal of 270, and we'll probably be around the market cap of 360, and then hopefully things change going into Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday's usually not that good either. But that's kind of a breakdown as to what happened today. Some other things that happened, I guess, was it just seemed like slow, lethargic. The order volume wasn't popping. There was nothing like any type of a boost or anything like some other markets have, but usually it's like one order after another, and sometimes it was just like, just sit. And attempting to try and take a nap, but it's like I wanted to at least make the 360 that we were kind of shooting for. So tomorrow's another day. I might be revamping my schedule a little bit. I might fill up a gas at night. That will also allow me to wash the car through a car wash more frequently. And what else? We contacted a company called Audio Express today to talk to them about installing a laptop. They said it would probably take 2 to 3 hours at $100 an hour, and it's not something that they sell. It's something that if I bring them the parts, they will go ahead and install everything for me, which is nice. Usually I try to coordinate things like that around oil change time so that I can just take that entire day off, and I can use that to talk to whoever I need to and get some other business done since I'm out here 18 hours a day. Let's see what else. I went out to Amazon and started looking at some of the different laptop stands, and I need to get the measurements, and I have to make sure that they're actually going to fit, that it's not too big, not too small, but just like Goldilocks, it's just right. And we'll eventually buy that, get a power inverter so that we can plug in the laptop, security cable. Might think about tinting of the side windows. Not sure about that. That might be a phase 2. The idea is, try and make myself more productive inside of the car, working on accounting, legal stuff for the corporation, prepare for taxes, lay out YouTube, concepts and ideas and topics, and be a little bit more on point instead of just these rambling conversations. Just something that brings a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more excitement, a little bit more detail, a little flashy, engaging, etc., etc. And I know ultimately I could pay somebody else to do it, but right now the primary focus is getting out of debt. That's the primary focus. So I have no problem spending money to make money, but there's no guarantee that YouTube is going to make money. I know if I buy the laptop stand, it'll make me more productive. I know that's a guarantee, but there's no guarantee that spending money on graphic designers and other social media tools and whatnot are going to have any payoff whatsoever, right? So those are my thoughts. This is, I think, going to be some type of a new format that I'm going to do. It's more of here's a breakdown of the pay, and then how did the day go, and what are we doing to advance the ball. So let's go take a look at the rest of this. I have a screenshot for that. Remember I told you that the earnings on this are skewed, because that amount looks really high at $13.93. That's because the Monday, January 12th is actually Sunday that rolled over. So take 306.24 off of that, and you come up with 38. You come up with 1,090 or 87. 30 something. So a little over $1,000. So we're a little over $300 and some odd dollars, and that's the breakdown. You can see 165 deliveries already completed in just 3 days, and there's the two other additional payments of $11.18 and $6.07. Those were what happened today. Let's go look at rankings real quick while we're here. Sorry, we don't need to go look at preferences, but I guess we may as well. Nothing is turned on. Go look at ratings really quick. I'm not doing shopping. 93% acceptance rate, 100 for completion and on time, 5.0 and 977 as a start for tomorrow. So you can see that we're already starting to do over 1,000 a week, and it can range anywhere from 850 to 1,200 plus as far as how many deliveries that I do on a daily basis. So with that, let's not go into account. Let's go into earnings real quick, and you have the payout information. Go to the fast pay. That's what we actually made today. $7.87 over our goal. And cash out. And boom. With that, I am going to bring this back to the home page and say to all of you, I hope that you had a prosperous day. I hope that you are following in these footsteps and starting to plan out your day, knocking things out, making progress, multitasking, not multi-apping, multitasking, in order to try and move your goals in the direction that you want, so that ultimately you can have and achieve whatever it is that you want, whether that be for just yourself or for you and your family. With that, I'm going to say ciao and have a great night.